What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with two reviews for now. There'll be a third one later today for baddies. But first, before we go ahead and get into it, this is the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 9, episode 8. The episode was titled Healing, Thriving, and Surviving. My God, today. But before we jump into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date. Oh my God. And having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? If you guys realize, I just kind of thought about something, so I got to go look at the TV guide and see if Salt Lake City comes on this week, because you guys know I do my Salt Lake City reviews live on Thursdays, and this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I'm so sorry to tell you guys, but if Salt Lake City comes on this Thursday, if Salt Lake City comes on Wednesday, then I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that live, and they do air this Wednesday. So with Salt Lake City, we are probably I'm gonna have to do it live the same night. That's gonna be interesting. So Salt Lake City, you guys, be sure to join me this Wednesday. I'm going to give myself maybe 2 hours after the episode airs to do the review, but be sure to keep an eye out on the community tab, you guys, and we'll go from there. But yeah, Potomac, let's talk about this episode. The countdown to Karen going to court, 3 days until Karen goes to court. I'm like, I know y'all fooling me. Also today, you guys, we will have 2 lives. So I'm gonna do a live for Married to Medicine, and I'm gonna see how Married to Medicine's live goes. If it goes well, we'll stick with it. If it don't do the numbers like what Housewives do, then we'll drop the live and just strictly stick with pre-recorded videos, because I know what those numbers typically do for me with pre-recorded. But neither here nor there, you guys. Potomac. So in Potomac Live today, we'll have some things to talk about. We'll talk about, now, I can't really speak on this whole situation with Jazzy and the ex and Darius. Only interview that I watched, but I haven't finished, is Keisha's from Color Me Pinks. I didn't finish her interview, but I definitely did watch her interview. And I did not watch Carlos's interview with Jazzy, so I don't know what Jazzy said. We can talk about Wendy's new job in the live. We can talk about Ashley. Actually, we can talk about Ashley in this episode too, in this review. Maybe we'll talk about Ashley in the review. We'll think about it, because she ain't had nothing in this episode and I want to listen to her sing. But let's go ahead and start the episode up. So we start up with Giselle. So Giselle and Ashley, y'all are full of SHIT. Full of it. Because they're doing one of those GNA events. And I was like, oh, okay, a GNA event. Cool. Where's the fashion? Where's the clothes? Like so y'all came up with that line last year with no clothes. None of them clothes that y'all had on the runway last season hit your website. And you guys you may see it in my glasses, but I have their website pulled up. So I'm gonna show it to you guys on screen. Sorry, guys, getting it. Oh, okay. So this is their website. Can you guys see? I'm assuming this is the homepage. Y'all see any fashions on this? Y'all see any fashions on this? No. Child, you can't even, wait a minute now. Cause the clothes that they had on here previously are gone. Girl, they ain't got nothing on this website. Even them little t-shirts that they had on here that they were trying to charge an arm and a leg for are not on here. They have nothing on this website. This is BS. Neither here nor there, because I don't really care. I do care in the sense that y'all ain't got nothing going on this season, especially you, Ashley. You have absolutely nothing going on, but okay. But the GNA event, everyone is showing up. Karen is not going to come because Karen has court that day, but Giselle did invite Karen nonetheless, right? So they're having this workout event, and I have no problem with it because I love to work out as much as the next person. You might not can tell these days, but I love to work out. I go to the gym quite often. Now I'm getting back to the point of working out at home because your boy is trying to. You can't even tell. You really can't. Sometimes you can tell, but you can't tell that I have some weight on me. But you can't tell right now because it looks like I'm a little slimmer. But I might be. I might not be. Right. But neither here nor there. So we see them as they have this event going on. Everybody shows up. TJ comes in them too tight ass pants. I was like, damn man, I know them tights are really tight, right? But neither here nor there. I keep saying neither here nor there. I realize that. So they're doing their workout, no alcohol. Because Mia came asked if they had alcohol, if they have mimosas, and Giselle was like, no, this is a healthy event. So we get into the workout. Then Giselle does the unthinkable. And she decides to introduce an act to us. So this is what I saw last week that when I was on my live. I was like, did I imagine this? Did I see this? No, I knew I saw it, but it was a preview for this week's episode. My God, today. Why? Ashley got up there on that stage, off key, off pitch, off everything, and sang Healing and Thriving. But more so what it did was hurt and tortured my ears. Because girl, what the fuck was that? Healing in the Father. I was like, girl, if you don't healing, like she was just, all off beat. I was like, well, off beat, off key, off pitch, off everything. Even probably what I just did was better than what Ashley did. My God, today sounded like a howling, scratching, dying cat. Oh, girl. Again, I'm going to repeat something that you've said before at a reunion to Candace. You call Candace the least accomplished. Baby girl. Baby girl. That be you. You can't sing. You ain't got nothing. You can't sing. You don't act. Well, you do act like you're divorcing Michael. The kangaroo hut is closed. What else? What else you got going for yourself, Ashley? GNA is a flop. It ain't ever gonna happen. So what we talking about here? But Candace was the least accomplished. At least Candace didn't have to sleep with an old ass man to get a fucking house. You know what I'm saying? The crypt keeper. Yes, Chris is an older white man too, but if Candace were to divorce Chris, Candace would be fine without Chris. So don't anybody get my comment. But Candace married an old white man too. She did. But Candace's old white man ain't financing her lifestyle. Ashley's, however, is. But okay, neither here nor there, right? So after that, the girls sat down. Mia. Lying ass Mia. Bravo, bravo, bravo. I'm copying from Denise. So, bravo. Can we have a little conversation real quick? Bravo, truly original. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. Really quickly about the person that you guys have as the star, as the center of this season. And I really do blame Carlos for this one. I like Carlos, I really do. But I blame Carlos for Mia thinking she's that girl. You're not that girl. So Mia sits with the girls, right? Mia starts lying once again, talking about the stuff with Gordon and Ink. But in the last episode, when y'all were at Jazzy's party, you let everybody know things were good and copacetic between G and Ink, right? But they're not, according to you, right? Well, we know that they ain't that good because we saw Gordon come in that apartment and say he wasn't finna, he wasn't finna give into y'all storyline. So that you're not lying about. Where you lose me at, Mia, is you keep talking about Gordon is manic. If he's manic, Gordon didn't seem manic in that, and Gordon didn't seem manic at all in that scene. Gordon seemed like somebody who is frustrated and tired of your bullshit, and he was just basically telling you, Mia, I'm not going along with your bullshit. But then you want to, like, you're playing with mental health, and that ain't something to play with, Mia. Bravo, please get me off my damn TV. That's all I gotta say. When you take Ashley, take Mia with you. When you take Hey Arnold, Stewie, please take lion ass Mia right along with you. Take lion ass Mia. Thank you guys for taking Boy Robin. You could have took Boy Robin, lion ass Mia, Saturn's Rings, aka Giselle, and damn sure could have took Hey Arnold, Stewie. But this season, at the end of it, please, for the love of God, take Hey Arnold, Stewie, and take lion ass Mia. Those two can go for me. Those two can go. They can go. Especially lion ass Mia, top of the list. But neither here nor there. I done said that now 3 or 4 times. Let's move on, you guys. So Karen. Y'all know how I feel about Karen. But y'all also know that when it comes down to Karen, I ain't got no problem with saying, I don't like this, Karen. I think you wrong with this, Karen. I think you need to be more open about this, Karen. Well, Karen, in this particular scene, it's the day that Karen's getting ready to go to court, right? So Karen got ready. She looked beautiful, by the way. Ray is with her, and they're just talking. Ray cracked a joke about he'd rather be on a golf course. I bet you would, Ray. But unfortunately, your wife got behind the wheel of a car, allegedly, drank, drove, hit a tree. What ain't alleged is your registration was expired, Karen. Now, Karen, what blew me in this particular scene was when your attorney got there, right? And you're asking production if he's mic'd up. And production said no. And it's like, girl, I felt the way about that. Because only thing he would be doing is going over the case with you and whatever his strategy is. So why did he need to not be mic'd up? But okay, Karen. So we see them as they walk out the house, right? And then Karen is like, when we get to the car, take the mics off. See, that's my problem with you, Karen. Oh, and also, you guys, I want to say something real brief and real quickly. Well, not even real brief and real quickly. I want to say something real quick because I keep saying that. I don't mean to say it. Like, when I say real quick, I just want to talk about something real quickly. So you guys remember, because it just reminded me of season 3. You guys remember season 3 when Karen did the press conference? When Ashley asked her about Michael's when she was asking Karen about the taxes and Matt being there, and Karen started laughing like a hyena. Well, late last week, or was it early last week? It was after the Potomac episode had aired. I think it was going into the weekend. It may have been like, it was either middle of the week or end of the week last week. But the guy, Matt, no, let me see how I can say. I know how I can say this on this channel, but Matt passed away, right? And Matt unalived himself. So prayers out to Karen. I know a lot of the girls knew him. Karen knew him since he was 17. Melissa Gorga knew him. Sharice knew him. So rest in peace to Matt. Prayers up to his family, to his friends, everybody who loved him, right? And the one thing that I will say is, because Melissa made a comment, and people tore Melissa apart for the comment that Melissa made, but I didn't think what Melissa said. And again, you guys, if you guys watch my New Jersey reviews, you guys know I've said it. I ain't a fan of Melissa, nor am I a fan of Teresa's, right? But Melissa made a post, and Melissa's post wasn't a bad post. I think it's just the fact that people hate Melissa so much that they took it and was like, oh, she's making it about herself, when she really was not making it about herself. The man unalived himself. What her post was basically saying was, she was saying she's gonna miss him, but the beginning of her post was like, Matt, basically saying you should have reached out to me, you should have reached out to her. And I got what she was saying. Here's the thing that I will say, because I am someone who struggles. I've struggled with that demon myself, right? But I've never, I catch myself when I'm on the brink of, right on the edge of it. I catch myself, and somehow I bring myself back, because I can always, there's a small part of, and I'll say, when I say a small part, there is a very, 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 very small part of my brain that can think when I'm in that mode, because I've been in that mode twice in my life since my mom passed away. I've been there, and there's a small little, there's a big part of me that is like, let's just, end it today, and I won't have to feel anything. I won't have to go through any of the struggles that I go through. I won't have to go through anything, right? But then there is this, for me, and this is just only for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but there's this small little subsection in my brain, and I don't know how it manages to overpower the whole demon that's in my brain, but it overpowers it, and it literally tells me, yes, it's bad right now, but eventually you're going to get to the other side, right? So I say all that to say, if anybody out there is struggling with that, please don't be afraid to reach out to anybody. If you guys are dealing with it, you guys have my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Blue Sky. Is that what that thing is called? Whatever it's called. Y'all got all my information. If you feel like you just need somebody to talk to, I know we are getting ready to go into the holidays. If you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, you can DM me. We can talk. And that's that. And also, I want to give you guys the prevention hotline number, because I don't want to say it and get this video demonetized. But if you guys need any help, call 988 or text them as well. And that's it, you guys. But yeah, rest in peace to Matt. And like I said, once again, prayers to his family. Now, back to Karen. So we also found out in this episode that Karen's court case was postponed until September. But I still don't think it happened in September. I think that thing is scheduled for next month, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's scheduled for, because I do remember that Karen tried to get it dismissed, but the judge said absolutely hell no, and she's got to go to court. I think it's next month. Good luck to you, Karen. Next up, let's move on, you guys. So next up, you guys, we see as the group got together, with the exception of Ashley, who is doing a photo shoot, right? So first two we see was Mia and Kiarna. It's so interesting to see that Mia and Kiarna were hugging each other. I was like, oh. But they say that, things got better after the trip, during the trip. I was like, well, good if you say so. Ain't no way in hell I'd be hugging Mia. It's just something about Mia that just irks my spirit and just don't sit right with my spirit, but neither here nor there, right? So, like I said, everybody is there. Stacy, Jazzy, Wendy, Giselle, Kiarna, and Mia. No Karen and no Ashley, because this is the day that Karen went to court. So Mia asked Kiarna, like, have you heard anything from Karen? And she was like, yeah, I just want to wait for the rest of the girls to get here, and then I'll definitely tell you guys what Karen told me, right? So the girls get there, and so Kiarna basically lets them know, like, hey, I did talk to Karen, but Karen's court case has been postponed until September, right? So Giselle wanted to call Karen up on the phone And Mia's like, make sure she's not drunk. I was like, okay, Mia, that shtick was kind of, it wasn't even cute or funny in the first 2 episodes, but I was like, okay, Mia's just trying to be messy and trying to get the party started. At this point, it's redundant, it's old. Come up with something new, Mia. And Stacy was like, I don't think Karen is drinking. Like whenever she's around us, she's not drinking. Which, to be honest, Karen hasn't had a drink with the group around. So that is true. But then Mia says, well, if she's not drinking, then I'm not having sex. I said, girl, shut up. And then Stacy made a little joke. I was like, Stacy, that was not funny, nor was it cute. But okay, whatever. Like, Mia is really getting on my last nerve. If you guys can't tell, she's on the last nerve, right? But that's it. We'll move on to the next person. And actually, let's go ahead and get lying ass Mia out the way. Lying ass Mia. Now, you guys remember that I just said a few minutes ago, earlier in the review, that lying ass Mia told the girls that, oh, wait, I didn't say it. So, when lying ass Mia was with the girls, she was telling them that she and Ink were going to take a break from each other. And I was like, girl, bullshit. So, we see lying ass Mia as she is on her way to the airport to pick up Ink. I was like, oh, go figure. Go figure. I wonder when did they film this? Because you guys remember that I went to DC in May of this year. I wonder when they must have filmed this after I left or before I got there. I can't remember. Because I think when I got to DC, they were gone to, I think when I got to DC, because they were still filming for around Memorial Day. They definitely were. They must have still, wait a minute. They were filming for Memorial Day because Ashley's birthday is in June. And I was there at the end of May. So they may have still been, they may have, and that's what I was about to, I was looking at them when they were sitting outside. I was like, my God, today. Because when I was in DC, it was, that heat was so dry. My God, today. When I came back from DC, I had a cold. I had a cold because of going in and out of my hotel in DC. I was sweating. That dry heat in DC is one that I just cannot. You know, 2 places that I've been this year that have dry ass heat, and I thought Texas was hot, was DC and Miami. I don't know which one was worse. DC or Miami. Well, Miami wasn't that bad because you can walk around with, I walked around without a shirt quite a few times. So if I did sweat, it was just on my back. Whereas with DC, my clothes were sticking to, oh my God, don't even want to think about that. But neither here nor there, right? I was just thinking about that because I was like, I wonder when it was this film, because where she picked him up at is the same area where I went to go get picked up, from when I got to DC, literally same area. But okay. So Mia is picking him up. She called Jacqueline on the phone. The fact that in next week's episode, in that clip, that Jacqueline has the child, and here I am for the defend Giselle. The fact that Jacqueline said that Giselle is jealous of Mia because she got not only 1, but 2 men. Girl, that's not a badge of honor at this point, especially not with Mia. Mia making herself look like a 304. But okay, I mean, if that's what your girlfriend want to do, that's what your girlfriend want to do. So Mia picks him up from the airport. My God, is he short compared to Mia. Then he got in her, he got in the driver's seat of the car, and she got in the passenger seat of the car. And that man really had to adjust that seat in order for him to see. I was like, my God, today. I don't care about these two. Let's move on. Let's move on to somebody else that I don't care about. Ashley. Hey Arnold Stewie. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want to listen to her sing. So I can't really tell you guys 100% about what happened in this scene because I stopped listening at a certain point. So it's we're getting ready for Ashley's birthday. So Uncle Lump, his wife, and her cousin came over, right? Sheila and her raggedy wig came over. And that's all that came to the house. Them kids. Dylan, Lil Dylan. Baby, that is a white boy if I ain't never saw a white boy. Dean, when you look at Dean, you still see a little white boy, but with Dean, you can kind of see when I say a small, I mean a small tinge of tint to him. One, his hair is curly. Two, he does kind of have and I say, when I say a little, I mean a little. He got a little bit of a tan, but Dylan ain't got nobody's tan. Dylan ain't got nobody's tan. Dylan got white boy hair. Dylan is a whole ass white boy. Your kids are white, Ashley. But if you want to teach them about being black, that's fine and dandy. But that youngest one, baby girl, teach him about being a white boy, because that is exactly what he is. I mean, he can't identify. I mean, you can say, never mind, shut up, Gerald. Shut up. Okay, we're good. What are we talking about? Ashley. I stopped listening, you guys. I really did. Because Ashley was talking about going to mediation, and her Uncle Lump and her aunt were like, so after that, will the divorce go through? Girl, no. It ain't going to go through until, I don't know what Ashley's, you know what? I know what Ashley's end game is. Ashley, girl, you ain't fooling me, and you ain't fooling the rest of the viewers. Girl, the whole reason why you are postponing this divorce, especially filing now, which I don't get why you filing now, but I guess it's another way for you to have a storyline for season 10. We don't want it, and we don't want you. Good night and goodbye. Let's wrap up the episode with Wendy, you guys. So, Wendy, you guys know it is Wendy's 40th. Well, we've already had her 40th birthday, but now it's time for her party. And Ashley's like, but she's having her party on my birthday. Well, girl, and we celebrated her in South Carolina, North Carolina, whatever Carolinas they were in. We celebrated her. I was like, girl, do you remember that? Do you remember that y'all went to a joint chiropractic? That birthday trip was BS. But okay, whatever, Ashley. So we see Wendy as she's going through, seeing where people are going to sit, doing her walkthrough of how she's going to enter. So we see everybody as they show up. Ashley, what was that outfit? Destroy it. Giselle, that ponytail, burn it. It didn't even match your. The thing with that ponytail was, yeah, your hair is blonde, but that ponytail definitely wasn't yours. And it was very obvious that wasn't your hair because it didn't match your hair texture. Girl, if you should fire Cal. But whatever, right? So we see as Mia went up to speak to Miss Susan. I want to be honest with you guys, I want to listen to that because Mia didn't even apologize to Miss Susan. Miss Susan did all the talking to Mia, and I was like, but you were supposed to apologize to Miss Susan. But okay, girl, whatever. Y'all, when it comes to Mia at this point, I'm realizing I don't listen to nothing that Mia says. I'm starting to realize that. I just tune Mia all the way out because everything about Mia just screamed, well, I've said it plenty of times before about Mia, that Mia is a pathological liar, and everything about Mia screams pathological liar. So I just don't listen to nothing that Mia says. And so we see as Wendy's supposed to make her grand entrance, girl, that grand entrance was a grand fail because that boat. And then I was thinking when she even went down there the first time, I'm like, I'm pretty sure Wendy is gonna wear heels. So how's she gonna step onto them rocks with some heels? Then all the ladies were complaining about the fact that the grass, I guess that grass must have been wet or something. But even still, it's grass, and y'all got on stiletto heels. So I'm just like, well, that was an epic fail. But congratulations on it. But you look good, girl. You looked good. So Ashley, I don't know who she was talking. She was talking to Stacey and somebody else, telling them after this birthday party, she's going to a drag king event. Now, I mean, I know what I'm pretty positive I know what a drag king. Well, I know what a drag king is. If you know what a drag queen is, then you know what a drag king is. It is women who dress up as men and perform. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Or maybe I'm the dumb. No, Stacey's the dumb one. But even Ray didn't know. I asked Ray, did he know what a drag king was, and he didn't know. I was like, okay, Stacey. Here's the thing with Stacey. I do like Stacey, right? I really do, but I do feel like Stacey do be putting a little bit on for the cameras, just if we're being honest. But I still like Stacey nonetheless. But I definitely do see, because I was like, girl, drag queen, drag king. Unless you are unless you are like one of them really truly devout Christians, but even Christians know what drags are. I mean, they've been protesting drags for the last how many years? It's especially conservative Christians. They've been attacking drags for quite some time. But y'all got a president out there giving a blow. Shut up, JB. Y'all got a president. Y'all elected a man that was simulating a blowjob on a fucking microphone. He wanted to put an alleged child M word as the attorney general. Wow, this country's just so ass backwards. Y'all always scream about the kids, which I don't give a fuck about the kids. Interesting. So Mr. TJ wasn't too happy with Stacey. She asked him at one point when they sat down, what do you think about the flowers? That's a girl question. Don't ask me that. I was like, sir, flowers are not necessarily a girl thing. Because I actually want some flowers in my apartment. I'm debating if I want some real flowers or some fake flowers. I think I want some real ones, but I don't know. Because real flowers come with bugs too, and I don't like bugs. We'll think about it. She also put her hand on his lap or something, or whatever. He said, get your hand off me. I said, well, damn. I said, damn. So, Ashley, this new interview look, it's an interesting look. It looks like a glamour shot. But I will say, for Ashley, it's not a bad, it's one of her better looks, but it ain't my favorite look. Now, I do like Wendy's new confessional look. Love that look. And that's it, you guys. Wendy came in. We got the party started. So then at one point, the girls went to the side, had a little sidebar conversation. And Giselle is questioning Mia. She's like, Mia, like at the GNA event, I was consoling you, rubbing your leg, because you said that you and Ink were taking a break. But then 24 hours later, you, Ink, and Gordon are at the pool with the kids doing stuff on Instagram. I said, Giselle, was a fucking lie. Why did y'all believe Mia? And then Mia said, well, the fathers of my children. The fathers? I said, oh, God, here we go again, girl. Oh, my God. Mia, please go away. I can't with this woman. She can't keep up with her own damn lies. Oh, help me, Jesus. Help me, Jebus. Help me, Jebus. Help me. That's it, you guys. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, you guys, please stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I will see you guys later on today for the live review of Potomac, so that way we can discuss this together. I'll see you guys then. Bye.